Okay, so strategy, Kings Row defense. We're going to do the same thing that we did against Detroit in the scrim. We're going to start with the Orisa, Bastion, and Mercy up here. Okay, so you guys obviously have a good view of this choke here to see where the team's coming. Down here, so that's 3 up there. Down here we're going to have Reinhardt, Lucio, and Junkrat. Reinhardt shield, mostly just shield here, while the Junkrat and Lucio both spam in here in case they go that way. So obviously we're putting pressure on them here. If they go hotel, we have pressure there. Okay. So the most logical thing for them to do would be to go around statue and come up these stairs right here. Right. So if that happens, if they have a Lucio, they can really close this distance right here before their whole team dies, right? So if they have Lucio speed boost, what they do is they have, let's say they have a Diva, right? Diva, Rhine, maybe they're running goats. So okay, on 3, we speed to the Bastion, we kill him. 1, 2, 3. Diva Matrix, bam, we're dead. So when that happens, if we call out, they're going up, they're going through the flank, they're going through the stairs. What I need from our Lucio, which I believe is Johnny, is to be right here and be ready to go. Maybe even up here with the team if they're up there. So as soon as we see them turn the corner and speed, I need our Lucio to amp it up. Whole team retreats to right here. All right. So we move there. If their team goes up here through this window, maybe they jump to this backside. If we see them go up that way, we all go through hotel, set up on this side, right here. With this comp, we need to make sure we're keeping our distance as much as we possibly can. We're gonna have the Lucio, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard, but we need to be keeping our distance here. Okay, so if their team comes, right here, right, like, I think Detroit figured this out kind of late. Obviously, they can contest the point right here, while the Bastion can't really see. And we have our Reinhardt and our Junkrat right here, obviously, trying to do some damage, but, maybe not enough. So if that happens, I need our Lucio to come get our Orisa, our Bastion, and our Mercy, speed them over here ASAP, get the shield up, and we take the fight right here. Again, they have a couple options here. They can either go through here and try to go behind. They can try to fight us like head on, which if they're running goats is probably not going to work for them. Or they can go through here. So this is kind of our weak spot. And if they do the same shot to us, I need us to be pushing here. Assuming they have Lucio, right? If they have a Lucio and they're smart, what they would do is they would speed through here, get the Matrix, and pressure us from right here. So again, if that happens, it's going to be kind of a judgment call. So maybe we scoot back a little bit, put pressure on them here, or we can maybe come back to this side right here, and just kind of keep the distance here. It's going to be a judgment call, so that's assuming they do that, right? So those are the most logical scenarios I can think of for this first point. Again, starting up here is going to be the starting point for half the team. Putting pressure on them. I guarantee you they're probably, because there's no one on point, I guarantee they're probably going to just try to walk up here, try and get point, force us to jump down. But we'll have pressure, low ground pressure here. So we shouldn't be jumping down unless we absolutely need to, right? The Bastion spam should be enough to break shield and then have them take cover. And again, if we're putting pressure here and they scoot that way, just listen for the callouts. If they're going high ground, then maybe we try to. If they don't have a Lucio, I think we can maybe still win this here. Possible. So if they speed, maybe we halt them for a second, and then we can still put pressure on them. But I think to be safe, if the whole team comes up here, maybe we're just we all just reposition over here. Because we're not gonna have. We can't stop the Matrix. Like the Matrix is gonna be huge. It's gonna cover them that whole time, and we're not gonna be able to dish any damage. Okay, so that's first point attack. If you got any questions, let me know. Message me in Discord or whatever. We're running goats for attack, so nothing out of the ordinary. Just stay behind the Rhine shield. Use the cover of the map if you need to. Listen for callouts. No solo missions. Again, if we go around statue, maybe we'll put pressure on them from here. We can possibly, depending if they have like like Junkrat or Bastion or Spam, maybe we go through Hotel as well. But either way, let's listen for the callouts. Look at their position. If they're copying us, so I think I already told you guys if they try to copy our comp, what I want us to do is right here. We're still running goats, right? So we're putting pressure here. If they try to speed boost over there, maybe we get a Rhine charge right here when they're speeding over there. Maybe, but if not, again, speed boost through Hotel, flank them through here, and that should be enough. So defense. Okay, so that's attack defense first point. Defense second point. I want us to be holding right here, if we can. If we're all respawned and we have the people, I want us to hold right here first. Worst case scenario is we hold payloads like right here somewhere, right? We're using here, and we're putting pressure on the payload here. Also watching out for the flank here. Reason why we need to be up here is because we're gonna get 2 fights on this point if we lose. So even if we lose, we're still gonna get the contest probably about right here. So we have Lucio, so we'll be there quick. If we hold payload here, we could probably contest when the payload's right about here. Either way, we'll get 2 chances if we fight early. What I don't want us to do is to hold right here. Unless we have staggers, unless we absolutely have to, right? So we should almost never be holding here. If we're gonna hold somewhere, I'd say we just give this up, right? So if we're waiting for people, let's just give that up. We're only gonna get 1 fight anyways, right? So give up this area here, and we'll hold here. It's a little bit more friendly because obviously they have the health pack there that they can use. They have flank routes up here, back around. Same thing with third point. Third point, I want us to hold as soon as we possibly can to get us 2 fights on third point as well. So obviously using ideally right here while they push payload a little bit, putting pressure there, keeping an eye on the flanks. Again, it's a little bit dangerous because we have pressure up here too. We're like Reapers. Well, we gotta talk. We gotta call it out. If we lose that first, if we lose here, we'll get another chance when the payload's right about here, right? They could probably push, from here to here, maybe like right about here, right? So again, we can set up here. We'll have 2 clean fights if we fight early. If we set up here, we only get 1 fight, right? Because by the time the payload gets to right here, if they wipe us once, they don't have very far to go. So again, we need to be pushing early here, so we can have more chances to hold them. Okay, so that's defense for second, third. Attack for second, third. Not very complicated. We're just running goats, so just swing the hammer, dish out the bubbles, do the brick stuns. If we're running DPS comps, just listen for callouts, play around corners. Make sure we're playing around corners. So for like attack, let's say the payload's here. They're putting a lot of pressure on the shield. Okay, we just back up for a second. Let the Rhine shield recharge. Let everyone get their cooldowns back. Zarya bubble. Then once we're ready, we come out again with fresh shield, fresh cooldowns, and we take the fight. So we don't always need to rush it here. The corners are your friends in Overwatch. Again, just play it safe. Get your cooldowns back. Get your shield recharged, and then you push. Same thing with all the corners. This corner's here too. This one right here. Sorry, this one right here too. Payload's right here. Maybe take a couple swings with the Reinhardt hammer. Then maybe you come back. Maybe your shield's broken. Let it recharge. Everyone, take a step back. Be patient. Don't be doing no crazy stuff. Okay, so that's it for King's Row. If you got any questions, let me know. Like I said, message me, Discord or whatever. I'll try to do my best to answer them. Okay.